In this video, we're going to take a quick look at how to interpret some of the data that we got and run some reports. So the very first page, you can see we have our assignments listed. We have the length of the number of the questions that each assignment had, the number of scans that were completed in that test, and the mean or the average score. So I can click through and say, oh, you know what, my Unit 2 test has some issues. So let's click there and see what's going on. As you can see, the first page here has a breakdown of each student and how they performed, what questions they missed, how many points they received on it, and their score. Okay. To get more specific, if we click the reports button, you can see it's going to spit out a report of a summary report. So 5 of my students got 0 through 10%. One of my students got a 30 to 40%. So I might want to dig even deeper and figure that out. So let's look at an item analysis. Here you can see that no one got the question correct. 30% of my students answered A, or three people answered A. So I might want to look at why was there such a high amount of people guessing A on that choice. If I scroll down, I can even see here that 10% or one person got number 3 correct, got D correct. So I could look and see why did that happen. Item summary just gives you a breakdown of the percentage of each question, what percentage got it right, what percentage got it wrong. So here, look at number 3 again, 90% got it wrong, 10% got it right. Obviously, you'd want to have a little bit more green than red there. Now, if we want to have a breakdown by students, an overview of all the students, we saw this a little bit earlier on the front page. It has the student's name, the question, the numbers missed, how many points they got, and the average score. And you can even see what time you scanned their test at. So if you need to track down a student, making sure that they actually did it. Now, the exam report is a good report of how you'd want to share this information with the students. You can print this report. If I click print, this is just a breakdown of each question, and obviously the red X means they got it wrong, or each student, and the red X means they got it wrong. If I click print, it's going to, hold on, there it goes. If I click print, I can get a little slip of paper that I can cut out, and I'll print them off, cut them out, give them to each student so they have some feedback of how they did on each test. If I also want to include the correct answer, I can just go over to configure, and I can print show correct answers, okay? And it's going to put the correct answer in. Or I can even have it printed on separate sheets of paper if I wanted to. So those are just a couple of the options that you have when you want to share the reports with students. If you even want to dig deeper, you can separate them by class, by teacher, and by school, but really you're going to be the only school that does it. And even by standards, which is something we're going to explore a little bit later.